Hi guys, it's Renzap and I'm on my Scoundrel Realtalk and I'm doing Cademimu as a healer with a Vanguard tank, which is actually different from the other videos since I haven't had a Vanguard tank up till now. I've been partying with a Shadow and a bunch of Guardians. I have a Scoundrel who's DPSing, who's actually level 35, so he's pretty strong for this flashpoint, so he's dishing a lot of damage, and the Sentinel DPSing. Cademimu is definitely pretty easy compared to Mandalorian Raiders, but the thing is, even though it's easier than Mandalorian Raiders in this certain flashpoint that I'm doing this run, I have 3 guys that are going to be in melee range the whole time. Well, the Vanguard maybe sometimes, but most of the time he's going to be in melee range. And that means that I'm going to have to deal with all the AoE, all the cleave that's going to be happening between these 3 guys. And the second boss, which has a flamethrower, is the biggest problem, and the last boss probably. So yeah, this tank's really good. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He hasn't ran this before, even though he hasn't ran it before. He certainly knows how to tank. He knows how to deal with everything. He's the first tank so far. I mean, no, not the first tank. Actually, the tank in FS was pretty good. He's the first tank since Mandalorian Raiders that's never given me a lot of shit from monsters that get aggro for no reason. I shouldn't be getting. I'm not sure if Vanguards get guard late or early, but I don't think he guards me. I think he guards someone else, or he doesn't guard anyone. According to his buffs, he doesn't have the guard buff thing. That means he's not guarding anyone. That's fine. Well, something attacked me, but he picked it up right away. This dungeon has a lot of droids, so I can utilize my Scoundrel CC there, and the other Scoundrel does it too. He's pretty smart. If he sees something that's coming and party's not taking too much damage and you can CC it, just go ahead and CC it. I mean, this party's not doing so bad. He's not taking that much damage. Oh yeah, the problem. I level as a scrapper, so when I do these dungeons, I either go in as scrapper or sawbones. But I usually go in the sawbones because people need healers, right? So the thing is, I didn't realize that I spec'd wrong. I mean, I took the wrong talent for no reason. I took Tranquilize. It's kind of like a PvP skill. I'm not sure it's called Tranquilize, actually. It's the skill that buffs your Tranquilize, which makes your enemy do less damage for a few seconds, I guess, after your Tranquilize wears off. I think it goes up to 50%. So I took that, and I thought it meant my little hot, I forget the hot name now. Anyways, I thought my hot, if it wore off, it'd give my tank or whoever I give the hot to a little damage reduction buff, but I read it wrong, and for the whole time I didn't realize I was letting the hot roll off for no reason, and that's a lot of energy I'm wasting since I have to always use the hot, make it roll, when I could just be refreshing it with 2 stacks. And usually I used to spam 2 stacks. Now I just refresh it whenever I can, like a normal person would do. So the thing is, I never really played someone that had HOTS or a druid or anything, and wow, I had a paladin and I healed with him, so I'm just used to single target heals and whatnot. Oh, the store, you can, if you have scavenging, I believe, you can repair the security gate and you can skip all all that shit on the bridge and crap. Pretty useful. The crew skills are pretty cool. And they're pretty easy to level, especially for people who don't like running around and collecting crap. Which I'm doing right now. My slicing, because I'm bored. And I think at some point I start lagging, so it got kind of weird to heal this guy since my heals wouldn't go off. So I'm complimenting him because even though I almost let him die, he even though I almost let him die, he tries to help me out. So that's very nice of him. And if I'm getting attacked, I just pop my dodge buff. It's really useful. And so I'm sending out my companions to go do skills. This tank thinks we're going to... I think he was looking at the wrong area. Yeah, he was. Yeah, so I'll probably try to run a dungeon as a scrapper, but I'd rather just wait till I get my shoot first skill, because I don't know, I just feel like I want a real opener other than just coming out of stealth for no reason. I mean, going in stealth for no reason. So our Scoundrel TCs when he wants to, uses whatever he wants. He's pretty decent. And our tank knows how to keep your back onto the wall if you're getting knocked back and stuff. And some flashpoints are bugged. Things come out of the wall and crap. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Oh well, here's the first boss. His name's Officer Xander, and he has a little robot thing with him called EN4C, or Enforce. Basically, you don't want to attack that robot because there's no point. You want to attack the boss the whole time, and the boss is gonna send the robot off to attack someone, and you just gotta kite the robot around because it hurts a lot. See, if you're targeted, you just want to run around. The tank doesn't know. I don't know what happens to him. I don't know if it glitched there. I'm not sure what happened. He just decided to stand there. I don't know. Well, the Scoundrel and the Sentinel are taking turns tanking. Not a problem. The Scoundrel is off healing, helping out. I guess the tank and the little robot Enforce over there just CC'd each other or something. So I grabbed a little med pack to heal myself really quick. If you're a healer and you have med packs, it's really nice to have, since you don't have to, it's a free heal and you don't have to waste your energy on yourself healing. It was really simple. You just have to kite that guy around, tank and spank. Unless you want to make it hard and just make that robot hit you, which is pretty lame. So you gotta take this taxi over to the other side of the instance. This is the skyline of Cademimu. Not too sure. I thought it was Nar Shaddaa at first. It looks like Nar Shaddaa, but apparently it's just this planet's called. I don't know. I don't know if this planet's called Cademimu. This city's probably called Cademimu. And this is where your Scoundrel abilities or smuggler abilities come in handy. Me and the other Scoundrel take turns CCing whenever we need to, but the tank decides to just tank everything, which is fine because he's handling it pretty well. So at this point, I wish I had Colto Cloud, or whatever it's called, because AoE heal would be nice, but I'm used to single target healing, so it's fine. But I'm not too used to hot, so I always have to check if I need to refresh a hot or whatnot. This tank almost went down there because I don't think he let us CC those two droids, or he doesn't know when to not hit the droids because he and our sentinel's AFK for a bit. I told him in a second that me and what's his name, Quicken, me and Quicken can Quicker, me and Quicker can CC stuff. Oh yeah, there it is. CCing is like makes a life a lot easier. Might as well be safe than wiping all the time. And wiping is a bitch. And if you have force push or whatever, I'm pretty sure you can push those robot guys off, or maybe even these separatist thugs. I don't think you get XP for pushing them off or whatever, but if you want to make the run a bit quicker, you can go ahead and push them off or whatever. I kind of forget what level Guardians get force push, but I'm pretty sure it's 30 to 40, so it's pretty doable. So we CC one of these droids, battle droids. Even though they're released, they're actually much easier to kill than any of the other things, since it's just one thing hitting the tank, and that doesn't hurt as much. As usual, I CC things that are in the way. They're patrolling towards us. Yeah, he notices it. So pretty much so far, I've been fighting a lot of battle droids. I think only in Athis I didn't fight a battle droid. I mean, they're cool and all, but yeah. I got this little earpiece here. I got a lot of junk in this dungeon actually. I'm not sure if we went the right way. Oh yeah, we are. So yeah, that's another blue drop. We got like 3 blue drops run, I think. I don't remember. But it was a lot, and that's pretty cool. Oh, it was just orange, which I get. Since the other guy's pretty geared out already. These pulls are pretty simple. It's just that if you pull too much and you don't have CC or no one's paying attention, it can get hectic. Like I said, my last video all I did was rant about how the tanks never really did much. I mean, the tanks kind of forgot about me all the time and let things hit me. It's pretty annoying if you're gonna have to heal the tank and yourself for no reason. Guardians are pretty cool. I mean, Guardians are pretty cool tanks. They lack the AoE, or the thing is, a lot of things in Star Wars uses ranged guns and stuff, since it is a futuristic game. It's not going to be all, you know, big two-hander swords and crap. So that means that Guardian tank has to be everywhere. He has to run around. He can't be just standing there and let all the mobs come to him and AoE like WoW. which was basically Wrath of the Lich King. It was just an AoE fest, if I remember correctly. You can run the whole instance by just AoEing the whole piece of shit. So yeah, we're getting close to the next boss actually, right just down this elevator. We can skip this part, just as long that Pat doesn't come along. This next boss is probably one of the easiest bosses that I've done so far in a while. His name's Captain Grimmick, and he's a Wookiee, and he has a flamethrower. That's not all he does, but all you have to do is turn him around, make sure no one's getting hit by the flamethrower, which these guys are adjusting to. They're trying to figure out where the tank's actually going to tank. And he summons these little mini Wookiees. I don't even know if they're Wookiees. But he summons 4 mini Wookiees and they try to help him out. Tank should grab the ads, but at this rate it doesn't really matter. No one's really taking that much damage. All he does is, his big thing is his AoE and his little summons. And our guys are dealing with them pretty well. And it goes down really quick. It was just a little small scrum. Even it's the first time my energy's actually hasn't, like, it's the only time that my energy hasn't dropped down to around 10% or something. Which is pretty hilarious because this is like a level 30 instance, whereas the other dungeons were like level 25, 20. So that was pretty easy. And fortunately my team, I called them my team again, my party knows how to position themselves. So yeah, we're dealing with these gunners again. This time I can't CC them because they're actually gunners. They're actually guys on top of on these guns, so I can't CC them as like how I CC it in Mandalorian Raiders. I'm not too sure about the story of Cademimu. I know the Empire side, they're trying to take over this planet, and they need to get something from here. I'm not too sure about the Republic side. I think we're trying to destroy the weapons, as usual, which is usually our job. Not that it makes me want to go Empire, since they have all the cool missions taking over planets and crap. This part's kind of bugged. It's lame. That guy bugs out. He comes in here, evades, resets the mobs, so we end up trying to kill him. Can't really. I'm not sure if we can skip them actually, but we ended up killing them. And I'm almost level 28 in this video actually. The only thing I'm actually waiting for is to get shoot first, even though it got nerfed. Still want it because I want an actual opener. When I'm in Scrapper and I'm running around doing quests, whenever I see an Imperial, I just jump right in. This elevator is hilarious because the first time I did this on my Guardian, I spent about 30 minutes having my whole party take turns rezzing because we kept falling off and stuff for no reason. I think they fixed it because before it would stop at every single floor, but I didn't stop there, so I guess it fixed itself. The next boss is not too far off. Actually, we just have to finish the little storyline, get through this little tunnel thing, and we are there. This one got kind of hectic because there's all these things attacking from all sides. I think he overpulled, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm getting hit, I pop dodge. I only basically do diagnostic scan nowadays when I want to regen energy, or I don't feel like casting anything. I feel like channeling when I'm topping him off. That's usually when I use diagnostic scan. Other than that, I spam whatever underworld medicine. And our little scoundrel dies. I guess he forgot that those things push you away. I actually would have forgotten myself. And my group, my party forgets about the right turret, which was almost dead, so I finish it off. So we continue without him for a bit, since luckily it spawns you not too far off. Oh yeah, if you notice, this Sentinel has a title called Founder. If you subscribe for the first month or whatever, I don't remember, you get the Founder title, which will probably be useful if this game goes on for a while, like maybe next year, and there's a bunch of new people. Show off your title. Hey, I played the first month of Star Wars. What'd you do? I killed the Lich King. I am a Kingslayer. Is probably the response. So here we are trying to get to the story mode little thing. I think we're waiting for the Scoundrel. He's just right there. Yep. So you stay away to the whole group of them. I really like this Vanguard tank. He's the only one that I have not had to tell what to do. I mean, I told him what to do in boss fights since he hasn't ran this instance. So yeah, I'm gonna have to skip this again since it lags me. I actually forget what the story is or what you do in that little convo, but yeah. This is the last boss. His name is General Ortol. If there's around him there's a bunch of rockets actually standing and he's standing around them, and if they start powering up and shooting little gas things, they're gonna end up shooting fire pretty soon. Right after that, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it since it's kind of hard. See, just like that. It's basically get out of the fire fight, and he didn't notice it until now. That's your little hint to move away from the quadrant. Really simple. And the other thing he does is just a knockback, which you gotta watch out for, since if he knocks you into the fire, you're kind of gonna die if you're low. So my team, who's full of melee, is getting hit hard by his knockback and getting hit into the fire at times, but they are doing pretty decent. And the Scoundrel off-heal sometimes when he knows that there's a bit of trouble, but we don't really run into trouble other than that first few seconds where the tank didn't realize that he was standing in fire. Which is fine since it's your first time. I give you the benefit. And he's dead. Alright, thanks for watching. That is Cademimu.